Hello dear viewers, welcome to 8th session of Informatics for BA English. Today we are moving to third chapter of Informatics. It's called Computer Software. In this chapter we are going to study different topics related to computer software. It includes the introduction of computer software, types of software, operating system, Windows software tools, Linux, software licenses, Linux software tools, file encryption, cryptography, various file formats, conversion between file formats, and some other important topics as well. So these are the main topics we are going to cover in this particular chapter. So let us start with types of software, because when you want to discuss about operating system and Windows, we have to see what are the different types of softwares available. Before going to the types of software, let us see the introduction of software. As you know that in all the electronic devices, a software is used for controlling their functionalities. It will be from your mobile phone to satellite devices as well. Most of the electronic devices have software right now. So what is a software? A computer cannot do anything on its own. We know that. If you have a computer without any electricity or without any inputs, that computer will be of waste of space, right? So a computer cannot do anything on its own. A computer cannot do anything. We have to help the computer to do something, right? To do a desired job, it must be instructed to do so. We have to instruct the computer system what the computer wants to do. That's very important. Without a computer, without an instruction, a computer cannot do anything. So we have to give certain instruction to the computer. So to do a desired job, computer needs instruction from the user. It may be human being or it may be anything that instruct the computer. Then a set of computer programs, procedures and associated documents describing the programs and how they are to be used is known as software. So a software consists of a set of computer programs which is actually used for controlling the computer system. Procedures. What is by procedure? If you are doing certain programs in computer system, to instruct them, we need some procedure, right? We need some procedures. That means what are the things to be done by the computer system? It may be a set of instruction. So similar instruction you can group and you can say it's a procedure, right? Since for example, I'm going to create a document, for example a Word document. I want that document to be saved in my computer system, as well as I need a printout for that system. I need a printout for that document. So first of all, I'll go to the computers or any office tools, for example LibreOffice Writer, and I will create a document. Once I created a document, I will print that document, right? For printing a document and creating a document, these are called as certain procedures. When you want to create a document, you have to follow certain steps to create a document using Office tools. When you want to print a document, you have to follow certain procedures to print that document. That procedures are actually created using computer programs. So computer programs cannot alone do the whole purpose. It needs the help of procedures, and not only the procedure, it also understands what a procedure is, what this procedure is going to do. All those things should be documented. Then only the programmer should understand what this procedure is going to do, what this software is going to do. When you are purchasing a printer, you will be getting a document stating that these are the functionality of this printer, and you will get a document which describing the functionality of the printer. How do you want to connect with the printer? What are the cables used? How to on the printer? How to take the printout? Right? All those things should be documented. So that a software, it consists of computer programs, procedures, and associated documents describing programs and how they are to be used, is known as a software. A software package is a set of programs that solve a specific problem. So what is a software? What a software is going to do? A software is going to do certain tasks. What is task? Task means it's a solution of a problem. It's a solution of a problem. You can say many softwares are there in mobile phone. Many softwares are there in your smartphones to solve different kinds of problems. Suppose I want to merge some photos which you have taken through your mobile phones. I have many many apps available in internet for App Store. You can download and you can customize the photos. You can create albums, right? So such kinds of softwares are available. So it's a specific problem that can be solved by using a set of package, a software package. For example, Office tools. Office tools is a kind of software which is actually used as to do many office related functionalities, right? Example, word processing package for text editing, text formatting, drawing graphics, spell checking, etc. The word processing package is used for editing the text. You can edit the text. Text format, you can format the text with bold letter, with underline, with colors, right? And drawing graphics. Inside the text you can draw the graphics inside the text editor, or inside the along with your text you can also include pictures, right? And there may be spell checking software along with the package as well. If you consider any word editing softwares, you can see all these kind of task is available in that package. So a package is a collection of software tools. Let us move on to types of software. What are the different kinds of software? First is a system software. So the entire softwares are divided into several categories. First category of software is system software, and second category of software is application software, and third category of software is utility software, right? So these are the different kinds of software. So let us see in depth. First, what is a system software? I told you there are three kinds of software: system software, application software, and utility software. So let us see what is a system software. In that name you can depict what is a system software. This kinds of software is actually helping the system, computer hardware, to do their task. It helps the computer system hardware to do their task. System software helps the user or the computer or mobile devices or an application all work together seamlessly. You know that if you want to run a software, what are the hardware you require? You need a computer system, right? You need a software. You need mobile devices, or it may have an application. All those things are works together using system software. This makes system software crucial to running any kind of application software as well as the whole computer system. So system software is very important to manage the application software and the entire hardware inserted or implemented in a computer system. Not only in a computer system but also in many electronic devices. So the program included in a system software package are called as system programs. So programs included in a system software package is called as system software. A computer system software makes the operation of a computer system more effective and efficient. Computer system software makes the operation of a computer system more effective and efficient. So a system software is closely interact with hardware of a system. It closely interact with hardware of a system. Not only interacting with the hardware but also managing the application softwares. Let us see what is an application software later on. So system software is closely related with hardware as well as an application software which runs in operating system, right? So what is an example of a system of software? A typical example of a system software is operating system. An operating system you can see in mobile phones, you can see in laptops, you can see in desktop, etc. All these softwares are actually controlling the devices. If you install a software in computer system to directly interact with computer hardwares, you can say that that software is a system software and the name of that system software is operating system. And when you see a mobile phone, in that mobile phone you can see a certain operating system to manage all the applications in that software. Not only managing the applications, it manages your keyboard, it manages your camera, right? It manages everything. It manages your battery and what are the electronic devices installed in your system. The whole electronic devices, electronic components have been controlled by the operating system for the smooth performance, right? So an operating system is a kind of system software, and there is a language translator, utility programs, etc. Utility programs means what? I told you in the previous slide, when you want to print a document, what you have to do is, if you don't have a printer, you buy the printer, right? Once you bought the printer, you connect with the computer system. That is not the only task you have to do to print a document. You have to install a certain software. That software will directly interact your system with the printer. So if the printer wants to communicate with the system and to perform the operations efficiently, you need a software. That software is called as a utility software that can be installed in your computer system to communicate with the printer. So before printing a document, before sending a document to print, you have to install this software. That software is called as a driver software, and it is also called as a utility software, right? Let us move on to second type of software. Second type of software is application software. What is application software? It is a set of one or more programs designed to solve a specific problem or do a specific task. So application software is actually a software which runs on an operating system, which runs on a device, and that application software is having a specific task to be done, right? I told you previously that if you want to merge photos you have taken through your your device, your mobile, there are plenty of merging software available, apps available. You can download from App Store, you can download from Android Store, anywhere, Play Store, anywhere. You can install in your mobile phone. You can install that in your mobile phone, right? Those kinds of softwares are called as application software. In mobile phones we say that it's apps, and in computer system you can say it's a software. It's also a application software. Now, application programs are the one who develop application softwares. So who is going to develop application software, or who is developing the application software? Application softwares are developed by the application programmers, or you can say software engineers. Software engineers are preparing or developing what they are developing application software. What are the examples of application software then? The examples are payroll processing software. It's a kind of it's a kind of software which helps the office to manage payroll, right? And there is a ticket reservation software. Many of the tour operators or many of the flight operators, they have this kind of software installed. It may be online or offline. Nowadays everything is online, so you may have online ticket reservation website. Suppose you want to go to Gulf, right? Then you have to search in internet what is the rate of going to suppose for example USA, or suppose you want to go to UAE, what is the flight rate? So you'll compare the flight rate of several flights, right? And you go to the convenient or more effective rate that you suppose you need. You'll go to the website and you apply online by taking the reservation. That is called as online ticket reservation application. Then computer games are there, word processing software, spreadsheet software, database software. These are all called as application softwares. Then the third type of software is utility software. What is that? Utility software. What is utility software? It consists of software units that extend the capabilities of operating system. What do you mean by extending the capabilities of operating system? We know that once you install an operating system, we need certain softwares to help the operating system for smooth performance of computer system or any devices which install operating system. For example, we have installed a Windows operating system in our computer system. For example, I need to add a user to that operating system. Then I have to go to Windows control panel and add a user, etc. There you can give your name, password, etc. So once you give your username, password, everything, then next time when you open the system, you can see there is a window to enter your username and password. That means your operating system is been changed a little bit. right? It creates a new username and password to open the operating system. So creation of user account is handled by a utility software. That software will help the computer, that helps the operating system to add a new user to that system. So once you install previously, you know that there won't be any user to there won't be any user to interact with your system. Suppose you have one user. Now you have one user. Why? You take the help of one utility software, and that utility software will help you. That utility software helped us to create a user. Now that user is active, right? So if you want to open an operating system, you have to give the username and password of that system, so that you can so that you can log into the system and you can do the task given by this operating system. So you just extend the functionality of an existing operating system to certain level, right? To help the operating system, or to help the operating system capabilities, or to include, or to or to add the capabilities of operating system, you are creating, you are taking the help of utility software. It's a software designed to help analyze, configure, optimize, or maintain a computer. What are the tasks done by the utility software? It is a software designed to help to analyze. This utility software will analyze the computer operating system. Whenever you want to configure the operating system, you can configure. That means taking a backup. It's a configuration. Optimize or maintaining a computer system. Suppose after 1 year, suppose you purchased a computer system in 2018, now it is 2021, 3 years back. Compare the performance of the computer system in 2018 and now. You can feel the difference. Now you may feel that your computer system is a bit slow, right? So how to optimize that system? You have to clear certain data from your system. So when you clear certain data from your system, you can optimize your operating system. A simple example is when you are trying to take a photo by using a smartphone. Sometimes you feel that smartphone is not allowed me to take the photo because it says storage is full. So what happens in that case? In that case, you delete files which is not relevant for you. You delete files which are not important for you. Once you deleted that problem will be solved, right? That is called as optimizing. You are optimizing your mobile phone operating system to increase the functionality, to increase the performance of the system, to increase the performance of the mobile phone. The same approach you can use in computer system as well. So system software can be customized using utility software. It is included in the system software, right? Example, antivirus software. What is the purpose of antivirus software? It protects your system from viruses. It may attack through internet or through peripheral devices, through external devices, right? So there are many antivirus software available today. You can purchase, or there may be different kinds of antivirus software being installed along with the operating system to protect the operating system and device, right? So it will extend the functionality of operating system. It extends the functionality of operating system. So those kinds of softwares are called as antivirus utilities. Then there are clipboard managers. Expand the clipboard functionality of an operating system. That is clipboard. When you are copying an image, you just copy to clipboard so that that image will be pasted later on. So likewise, there are many clipboard managers. Computer access control software grants or denies requests for access to system resources. That is another kind of utility software, computer access control software. It grants or denies requests for access to system resources. For example, when you are going to create a user may be different types. There may be administrative user, there may be a normal user. Administrative user have full power to access all the resources of a computer system, but sometimes a normal user cannot access all the resources of a computer system, right? That depends on the role of a user, right? So this has been done through computer access control software. Okay. The next one is debuggers. It is also a kind of utility software. Typically permit the examination and modification of data and programs instruction in memory or disk. When you are preparing a software, when you are creating a programs, there may be debuggers. Always look for errors and warnings, right? It will debug the error. It will tell you what is the error exactly, what are the kind of precautions you have to do it to reduce the error, right? Those are called as debuggers. Okay, and this is about 3 kinds of software. Okay, this is the end of today's session. If you have any doubts, please comment me. I will clear your doubts. Okay, thank you.